Good morning, Marquette. Chad here. Chad the food guy. And this is a typical, semi-typical day of food trucking or getting ready for a event. Yeah, I've got projects all over the place that I gotta take care of. So my alarm went off at 5 o'clock this morning, and it's currently, I'm getting old, 6:20. And I am getting dressed, or I should say I am dressed, get my belt on, have my semi list with me, semi medium list, small list, however you want to put that. And I am getting ready to head to Marquette to get some supplies, fill a propane tank, and then I gotta come back and I'll take a couple different videos and splice them together, so stay tuned. Alright, I got my cucumbers. Now I gotta get my jalapenos. Absolutely love these little bags. One of the best things my wife ever bought. That I don't have to use those plastic bags. Plastic bags. Uh-oh. These jalapenos don't look, they're not. You got any other jalapenos anywhere? Okay, thank you. Super squishy. Yeah, I'm pretty picky when it comes to the jalapenos. The jalapenos go on the top of the nachos. Move these over for the guy so when he comes back and I take what I need, he can just dump them in. One good one out of all those. I mean, yeah. Oh, maybe two good ones out of all those. Whatever. We'll see what he comes back with. Looks like the dude found a box. Sweet. I even moved them all over for you. Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah, of course.
Nice. Don't even have to thumb through them. I've learned that you don't want to run hot water. Like I have a machine that I can run all these through to slice them up. I don't want to rinse that machine with hot water. I can use soap and water, but when I rinse it off before I put it in the soapy water, I don't use hot water because hot water activates the oils in these and it gets really bad. It chokes you out. Let's see, that should get a few more. Well, I am finally leaving Meijer. It is 10:06. It was busy inside there today. Usually I can make the trip a little bit shorter, but it is what it is. Got a full cart. Ah, shit. And it doesn't sound like anything's busted. They had to scan the pop on the bottom and they moved it around, and I thought that they pushed it back on far enough. Oh, shoot. Well, it looks like one of my cans is busted. I won't put this one in the... Of course, it's a Sprite. And the Sprite, for some reason, the Sprite cans are absolute trash, and I don't understand why. So we'll put that in the back of the truck, and then put everything else in the front. I gotta set this down for a minute. And it appears that something else is leaking. This water? Why is my water up on the top leaking? It wasn't even dropped or anything. Yeah. Why is everything so cheaply made these days? Including gallon water jugs. One of the gallon water jugs that was on the top of the cart is leaking, and I don't understand that one. Whatever. Let's see, I gotta load my truck now. Big old cart full of stuff. All loaded up. Now I head up to Tractor Supply to fill a propane tank. Normally, when I have the food trailer into Marquette, is when I get propane on those days. But I was thinking to myself, you got a full tank. You should be good. And then I remembered that full tank isn't quite full. Usually, set you guys down here. Usually, I can get 43 and a half hours on a full tank with running my generator. My generator is propane, my oven is propane, and my flat top is propane. So, I mean, everything depends on the propane. So, there's that. So, yeah, 43 and a half hours is what we figured out. So what I did is I wrote everything down. Every time I turned that knob on, I wrote what time it was. And then every time I shut the knob off, I wrote what time it was. Even if it was for when I needed hot water to mop the floor, I turned it on. I can't see that direction, so I'll go this way. So yeah, that's how I figured out my propane usage. Off to Tractor Supply. So that's different. I like the berry. I like the watermelon. I've tried a tropical. It's alright, but the tropical flavor one actually tastes like some sunscreen stuff that my mom had when I was a kid. Weird, I know, but whatever. No, this doesn't have the vodka in it, if anybody's wondering. It's hard to describe the flavor. You can definitely tell that you can definitely taste the blue raspberry in it. Sometimes you can't taste those flavors when you're drinking something like this.